Today's message comes as a gentle nudge from your guardian angels, reminding you of the profound impact you've had on someone close to you. Recently, you stepped up for a person who was struggling, offering them help in a way they never expected. This act of kindness took them by surprise, not just because of what you did, but because of what it meant. They had long believed they were alone in their struggles, convinced that asking for help was a risk and trust was a fragile thing, often given only to be broken. But then there you were, without hesitation, without conditions, standing by their side. Can you imagine what that must have felt like for them? To suddenly realize that they weren't as alone as they thought. It wasn't just about solving a problem. It was about showing them they were worth fighting for. They had carried the weight of loneliness for so long, certain that if they ever fell, no one would be there to catch them. Their past experiences had taught them to expect silence when they reached out for help, so much so that they eventually stopped trying. They built walls around their heart, convincing themselves that expecting nothing would protect them from disappointment. But then you came along and did something they never anticipated. You didn't just offer words of encouragement, you took action. You didn't wait for them to ask. You stepped forward before they even had the chance to withdraw. That changed everything for them. They had grown so used to disappointment, to the idea that people leave when things get tough, that they never thought anyone would stand by them when it truly mattered. Yet there you were, proving them wrong in a way they never saw coming. Regardless of the difficulties, the obstacles, or the circumstances, you fought for them when they least expected it, and when they felt undeserving of such devotion. They still find it hard to believe, especially because they never thought anyone would fight for them so fiercely. That moment shifted something deep within them, not just in how they saw the world, but in how they saw themselves. For years they had doubted their worth, believing that if they were truly someone worth standing up for, someone would have done so before. But then you did, and that forced them to reconsider everything. What if they had been wrong? What if they weren't a burden, but someone deserving of love, loyalty, and protection? What if they weren't invisible, but deeply seen by the right people? The thought may have started as a whisper, barely noticeable, but it's growing louder each day. You shattered the walls they had built around themselves, the ones that told them they were alone and unworthy of being chosen. Imagine spending years believing that love, loyalty, and support were for others but not for you, only to have someone prove otherwise. Not through words alone, but through action. That realization is life-changing. Your presence, your choices, and your unwavering support made all the difference. At first, they may not have known how to react. Maybe they even resisted, unable to believe it was real. But deep down, what you did meant more to them than you can ever know. It's easy to say we care about someone when life is simple and smooth, but true love and loyalty are tested in difficult moments. It's in those times, when walking away would be easier, that real bonds are forged. And you stayed. You proved that your care wasn't just empty words, but something far deeper and unshakable. In that moment, you showed them something rare. Loyalty that doesn't waver, devotion that isn't conditional, and love, whether platonic or romantic, that stands strong even in adversity. Now, they are left wondering how they ever doubted that someone like you could exist in their life. They never expected anyone to fight for them because they never believed they were worthy of it. But that belief is beginning to change. You didn't just shift their perception of you. You altered how they see themselves. And that kind of transformation doesn't happen overnight or easily. But your actions planted a new seed in their heart. The idea that they deserve to be valued, that they deserve to be chosen, not just when things are easy, but in times of hardship too. Now they are beginning to wonder, if you see worth in them, maybe they can start to see it too. Maybe, for the first time in a long while, they are willing to believe in the possibility of something more. Because of you, they now have proof, undeniable real proof, that someone sees them, values them, and is willing to stand beside them. This realization is still settling in for them. It's not easy to let go of years of believing they had to face every battle alone. But thanks to you, they have something different to hold on to now. Your presence in their life has made an indelible mark, one that will stay with them long after this moment has passed. In times of doubt, when the world feels heavy again, when they question their worth, they will remember this. They will remember you. That is the beauty of what you have done. Your actions didn't just help them in the present. They gave them something to hold on to for the future. A reminder that they are not alone, that someone once stood beside them when it mattered most. Your guardian angels want you to know that what you did was powerful. The depth of its impact runs deeper than you may realize, healing wounds that weren't even visible. There are moments in life when a single act of unwavering love can transform someone's entire perspective. And for them, you were that moment. As this message comes to a close, I want to leave you with a prayer. Lord, let them see the depth of the impact they have made. Let them understand how their unwavering kindness has broken down walls of loneliness and doubt. Strengthen their heart, so they know their love and loyalty were not in vain. May they be blessed with the assurance that their actions have planted seeds of healing and trust where there was once only fear. May they be surrounded by the same love and support they have given to others. Take a moment to let this truth settle in. Remember, love in its purest form is often found in the quiet strength of those who choose to stand beside us, even when we least expect it. If this message resonates with you, claim it as your own and accept the blessings within it. Even if they don't always express it, being near you calms them. You may have noticed how their voice softens when they speak to you, how their laughter flows more freely. That's because, around you, they don't feel the need to pretend or carry their burdens alone. You are a sanctuary for them, a place where they can simply be, without judgment or pressure. Think back to the moments you've shared, the way they linger a little longer when it's time to part, as if reluctant to step back into their own world. The way they glance at you not just out of curiosity, but as if trying to understand how someone like you exists, someone who gives without expecting anything in return. Whether spoken or not, they treasure these moments more than you may realize. And yet, even as they find peace in you, they wonder, do you feel the same sense of safety with them? Do they offer you the same comfort and reassurance that you provide so effortlessly? They watch you navigate life with strength and kindness, and they wonder if you even need the same from them. But deep down, they hope they can be that person for you too. Have you ever allowed yourself to lean on them the way they long to lean on you? They are not insecure, nor do they question their importance in your life. Rather, their love for you is so deep that they wish to be a source of solace for you, just as you are for them. They wonder if they've done enough, if their presence has lightened your burdens in even the smallest way. Their hope isn't grand gestures or extravagant words. It's simply knowing that they can bring you even a fraction of the peace you give them. If you look closely, you might notice the ways they mirror your kindness. The way they offer patience where frustration might have taken hold. The way they try to brighten someone's day. The way they remember small details about you. These are reflections of the love and inspiration they draw from you. They may not always know how to say it, but their actions speak louder than words. They want you to know that if ever you need them, they will be there. So have you ever truly allowed yourself to receive that? To rest in the care of someone who sees you, who values you, who wants to protect your heart as much as you protect others. Because if there is one thing they wish you knew, it's this: you don't always have to be the strong one. You too deserve to feel safe, cherished, and supported. You deserve to rest in someone else's kindness, to let them hold space for you the way you so naturally do for others. Your guardian angels want you to take this to heart. The love and peace you give have not gone unnoticed. You may not realize it, but you have already inspired the same in return. This person is quietly working to give back to you in their own way, whether through their presence, their actions, or their silent devotion. Even if you haven't spoken about it, the bond you share is powerful, built on something real and enduring. This concludes the message from your guardian angels. I want to end with a prayer for you. Lord, let them see the depth of the love and peace they bring into the lives of others. Remind them that they, too, deserve the same refuge, the same gentle care they so freely give. Open their heart to receive the devotion that surrounds them, allowing them to rest in the kindness they inspire. Amen. Take a moment to let these words settle within you. You are more appreciated than you realize, and the love you offer has already begun to return to you. Type 101 to claim this message and the blessings inside for yourself. Try leaving a positive comment for others who may need a boost of encouragement today. The universe sees this as an act of kindness, one that fuels a cycle of good energy. By spreading positivity, you open yourself to receiving the universe's blessings in return. Let's uplift each other and create waves of kindness together. I also have a time-sensitive message from the moon for you, one you need to hear today. A powerful yet subtle energy is guiding you toward an important decision by the end of the week. You won't find the answer in your horoscope, so don't bother looking there. Click the link in the description to receive your free personalized moon reading. I was amazed by how accurate my reading was, and I know you will feel the same. An important message is waiting for you in the next video. Will you hear it?